There we go. Finally got a fish to come up. Guys, we got a big fish on this. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to beautiful Pensacola, Florida, where we got out on the Mako just before sunrise this morning. The sun's getting ready to come up here real soon, but I wanted to get an early morning start to today because I've got one goal and one goal only in mind today, and that is to take something back to the house that we can do a catch and cook with. Haven't done a catch and cook probably in a month on the channel, so really wanting to catch something: mangrove snapper, slot redfish, trout. I really don't care. I don't have a target species, just something that I can keep, take back to the house, cook up. Gonna hit a couple spots this morning: bridges, ports, wrecks, anything you can think of that we can catch fish on. We're gonna get out there and try it. Got some live shrimp on board. We're gonna be using a few artificials, gonna try all kinds of stuff today. Let's get out there and put a line in the water and a fish on the deck. I always stop right here at this spot and grab a couple live pinfish because it just never hurts to have them on board. You know, if I end up at the bridge or a wreck or something where I want to drop a big bait or for cut bait. So this is a spot I can always catch them. So I always stop by here and grab me at least 2 or 3 live pinfish to take out with me, just in case I have to swerve and come up with a different plan. I got some big live bait on board as well. All right, guys, this is pinfish number 2. And if you're looking for like a super multi-bait out here in the Bay Area, this is it. These pinfish, you can use them live, you can butterfly them, you can chunk them up. Just lots of good options for pinfish as bait. All right, that's gonna be pinfish number either 4 or 5, something like that, which is all I need. There's multiple places to catch these, but I always stop right here just because I know they're here. There's never a question on whether I can catch a live pin, or of course you're gonna catch a live one, on whether or not I can catch a pinfish at this spot. All right, guys, made it out to our first spot. What a beautiful ride out this morning. It's one of my favorite things about getting on the water a little bit earlier is you do get that nice little sunrise when it's calm like it's been today. You get a really smooth, pretty color coming off the water. You really just can't beat it. But as I said, we did get here to our first spot. Gonna be targeting mangrove snappers here. I know there's a lot of mangroves that hang out here, a lot of keeper size mangroves. And that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be going to some tried and true places for me this morning to start to see if we can get something put in the cooler, and then after that we can do some fun fishing. Once I know we got something for lunch, we can go just about anywhere. Then it's going to be calm enough today that I don't know there's many places we can't get to. So far, guys, we don't have any willing participants in our video this morning. If you guys tune in over on the Morning Vibe, I was talking about what makes the fishing genre so hard in content creation is because the actors in your video don't necessarily know they're supposed to be in a video that day. So, and I think that's the case today. These fish just, they didn't get the memo that they needed to eat today, and I needed to put a few in the boat for you guys to, you know, at least be a little bit of a good day. There we go. Finally got a fish to come up. First fish of the day. Let's see what we got here. Be something we can eat. I got a feeling it's not going to be something we can eat. No, not going to be able to eat him. Not yet, anyways. If you guys tuned in a little while back, we were kind of pre-fishing for red snapper. Man, that fish is warm, golly. And that's just another little American red snapper right there. Definitely not going to be eating him today or anytime because he was a little short. There's got to be some mangrove snapper hanging around on these spots too, that's what we're going to get into today, I think, to eat, but maybe a Spanish. We are on a strong incoming tide this morning too, so nothing's really holding on the bottom. I don't want to use too big of a weight. I've only got like a 1/2 ounce egg weight on here, and always, you know, paired up with my 7-foot Ninja Dagger 2500 series pin. Just using super light tackle for these fish this morning. Don't need to like overkill it or anything like that. I think I got 20-pound braid on this one, just using a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, little size 2.0 Kale or Mewtwo tournament hook. We're gonna get into some. There we go, there's a fish. Now he hit quick, buddy. You better not fight too hard because Flipper is working right beside you, guys. We don't want a dolphin to get this fish. What we got here? What is, oh. Look, that dolphin's right there too. I'm telling y'all, that was just a little hardtail, or actually a nice size hardtail. Kind of crazy. Really wasn't expecting that. He got me all tangled up in the line. Come on, bro. So guys, this is a prime example. Now this is just a hardtail, so I'm not too worried about him, but I also don't want to throw him right to Flipper. So what I will typically do is kind of watch and try to throw him to the opposite side of the boat. See, there's Flipper right there. And I'll typically try to throw him to the opposite side of the boat of where Flipper is at. Now, a lot of times, that's exactly what it does. See, there's Flipper still, he's searching. That fish probably made it back down to the bottom pretty safe. That was honestly kind of a weird catch here. This dolphin's playing like crazy now. Bro, what are you doing, man? You're scaring all my fish off. This dolphin's just over here playing, having a field day now. But this dude's just, uh-oh. We got a fish on right here, guys. Not sure what we got, but let's get him up. Fish got a little bit of weight to him. He's running maybe like another blue runner like that. That's exactly what it is. Dang, guys, like this is a new spot for me, but it's similar to the other spots I've been fishing. But just another blue runner there. And actually, you know what? That one is half-tail. I didn't realize that he had showed up, but that actually is half-tail right there. I'm just looking to see where he comes up. Right there he is. I see him over there now. So we got him over there, so we're gonna throw the fish over here so that he's got a shot at least. I mean, it's a blue runner, and that's kind of what these dolphins feed on, but that's not half-tail. So there's definitely two dolphins here. We got half-tail and one more, because the one that's jumping right there, that's not half-tail, but the one that was over here was him. So this sucks. Oh, there's a good fish. I don't know if it's a good fish or not. I was just reeling up to do a bait check. I guess I still had bait. It's probably gonna be another blue runner, hitting it as fast as it was moving. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think I haven't got, yeah. Just another blue runner. Simmer, buddy. Gonna make one more drop at this spot, and then we're gonna move on to a different one. We've only caught that one small red snapper, 3 blue runners. Definitely not what we're looking for to eat. So we're gonna drop down here one more time. Still got Flipper back here going crazy in the background. And then we'll see if we can't find us another spot. Oh, we got a fish on there, guys. I think it hit it on the drop. Oh, it came off. Are you kidding me right now? Did it break me off? No, it didn't break me off. It just came off. Daggone it. Lost him right at the boat, but he is just a little bitty guy. All right, I think we're gonna move it on to another spot because not getting a ton of bites here, and the bites we are getting, they're super small. So I think we're gonna go try something just a little bit different. feel like all it is just bait though. Like there's a ton of bait, but I'm not seeing anything like exploding on it or anything like that, which tells me probably not any kind of big fish underneath of them. So we may run out to the Massachusetts, drop a live shrimp out there just to see, maybe catch another new species or two on the year. But my hopes of catching a dinner fish are slowly dwindling. They're slowly dwindling. To my knowledge, this is the closest wreck to shore. It's super wild, guys, because it's a big ship. I don't know what kind of ship it was. It's called the USS Massachusetts. But it's wild because you can see the ship. I mean, you can't really see it through a camera, but when you're just sitting here looking, you can see all the different parts of the ship. When you're on a super low tide, the actual turret sticks up out of the water. I mean, you can see it sticking up. So it's a pretty cool little deal to be here at this place, but it's a little spooky. Like, I know they sank this ship and like nobody died on it or anything like that. It's nothing like that, but it's a little bit eerie to look down and see that big of a boat like under the water. Well, I guess at least it's not a baby red snapper. I guess that's a good thing. Not much better, just a little pigfish, but much bigger pigfish, but still just a pigfish. Cannot seem to catch anything but pigfish out here, guys. All right, guys, we got a fish on the runt rod. Whew. What we got here? Got something super small. Are you kidding me? I put this out to try to catch a spade fish, but we caught a pinfish instead. Go figure. Hey, it is a spotted pinfish at least, which is cool. He's got that little spot on him. Guys, we got a big fish on this. Not sure what just ate this live shrimp, guys, but it was something decent size. He broke me off. Whatever that was, it was big. This was not the tackle to handle that for sure. Got a little bit of wind knot there on the cast. There's a bite. There's a bite. Oh, there's a fish on, guys. There we go. There's a fish on. There's a fish on. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's going to be slot or not, guys. He's close. But I don't know if he's going to make that 18. That could be our lunch if he's 18. But I just don't know if he's going to make it. Well, guys, he is just over slot. I'm going to put a different tape on him just to make sure here. He will make 18. So, guys, that is an exact 18-inch redfish right there. I don't normally keep them this small, but I want a fish sandwich for lunch. So we're going to keep this dude. We're going to put him back here in the live well and keep him. And I do just have him in the live well, so if we catch a bigger one, I can let him go and put the bigger one in the cooler. Guys, that was actually a nice little surprise. I was not expecting a redfish here. Pulled up to this spot and was really thinking mangrove snapper because That's what I normally catch here. And threw the line out, got a pretty bad wind knot. And when I finally got the wind knot out, had a fish on. So let's see if his big brother's hanging around, or mom or dad. I don't want grandma or grandpa. I'm not looking for a bull red. There's another fish. We're gonna get us a mangrove to go with our redfish. I think we are. I think we're gonna get us a mangrove to go with our redfish. That's funny because this morning, hey, easy. Everybody likes a belly. This morning I said in the intro that I could catch a mangrove or a redfish. Didn't have any idea we were gonna be going for both. Let's measure this dude though, make sure he's at least 10 inch mangrove snapper to go with our redfish. So we're gonna be eating good now. There we go. There's another fish. This is usually the way it goes, guys, right here. I have literally probably logged more miles this morning on the Mako than I have any other time this year. And then we come right here to the mouth of Bayou Chico where we launched and catching all kinds of fish. Another 10-inch mangrove for the Kula. And I do always like to remind people, if you do come down on vacation and you're fishing, keep in mind that Alabama has different rules than Florida does. For instance, mangrove snapper is a big one because here inshore we can keep mangrove snapper at 10 inches. Over, as soon as you cross the Alabama line, they have to be 12 inches inshore to keep over there. So it's such a good idea. One, make sure you know where you're fishing. And number two, make sure that you use that Fish Rules app. Again, guys, I've had so many people ask me, I'm not sponsored, affiliated, partnered with, none of that by the Fish Rules app. It's just a great tool when you're fishing. If you're fishing new water and you don't know what all the fish are, the legal size requirements, it's so easy to get that app out, open it up, and just make sure that you know you're keeping the fish you're supposed to be keeping, and you're not keeping the fish you're not supposed to be keeping. It's going to keep you from getting a ticket, getting in trouble, all that good stuff. All right, guys, last shrimp in the water. Let's see what happens. I'm betting he gets pinfish to that. Oh, no, he just got cut off completely. Well, that's a good way to end the day right there. I didn't have any more shrimp left, and he broke me off. So there you go. We'll see y'all at the house. Do a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of cooking, and then it's time to eat. And we are back at the house. Again, man, like I almost felt bad for keeping this redfish, but I do want to show you guys, like his nose is on the 0 right there, as you can see. And then all the way down, that is 15, 16, 17, 18. Like he was just over 18, like so close. It wasn't even funny. And normally I would never keep a fish that close. But I really wanted some redfish today. So I didn't want to let him go because, I mean, he is a legal fish. There's nothing wrong with keeping him. Just as a personal preference, I don't normally keep them when they're that size. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping them right at the limit, but just not something I normally do. But I really wanted some fresh fish today, so that is why I chose to keep that 18-inch redfish. And not to mention the fact that we had fished hard all morning and had not caught a keeper fish yet. So I was like, if I'm gonna do lunch, like this is gonna have to be it right here. So did get this nice, beautiful redfish in to bring home to cook up. Just gonna fry them up, but I'm gonna make a special fish batter that we're gonna fry these fish up with. Just a beautiful fillet of fish right there, y'all. You cannot hardly beat the fillet that you get off a redfish. Such good meat. And that's gonna make great bait for the crab trap. We're gonna take that down there and put it in there in just a minute. Get us some more crabs for 3 Mile Bridge. And again, gonna come right in, just kind of cut that belly meat off, because I do not like bones in my fish whatsoever. There we have it. You guys have seen us clean mangrove snapper 100 times. So I'm gonna get these dudes cleaned up real quick, get them put over here, and then we're gonna show you guys the special batter. I don't guess it's really a batter if it's dry. I think it's like a breading is what it's called. I'm speaking wrong. So get these cleaned up and then we'll get our breading made and be ready to go. All right, y'all, I said I was gonna make a special breading for this. And we're basically gonna, the fish fry that I've been using is like a cornbread base, which is not my favorite. Probably healthier, but I like a flour base. So we're gonna start off with some flour. We're gonna start off with some salt. And we're gonna start off with some pepper. And then, as promised, somebody put in the comments section the other week that they were boycotting the channel. Completely boycotting the channel. Until I hit y'all with some of that Cajun two-step by my boy Stale Cracker. Now, if y'all don't know about Stale Cracker, y'all ain't watching this man. The dude is a cooking machine, and he's just great channel, great content. If you haven't checked him out, make sure you check him out. But we're actually going to take a heaping helping of the Cajun two-step, and we're going to put it in our flour for our fish fry. Now, they also make the Cajun two-step fire. Now, I'm not going to put quite as much of this in it because I did taste this already, and it is pretty spicy. I can tell y'all that right now. So we got that in there. I'm gonna mix it up real quick. We are gonna fry our fish, but we're gonna do it with this. And I may have to add a little bit more because it always looks like more when you first start. For sure, we gotta put a little bit more of that. Gotta hit it with that Cajun two-step because that's money, dude. If y'all don't watch Stale Cracker, man, you're missing out. I'm just telling you right now. If you ain't watching Stale Cracker, you are missing out. All right, guys, and all we're gonna do, we're gonna go with a big old dip of our breading. Gonna drop it in eggs, which our chickens did lay. I know I haven't showed the chickens on the channel here in a little while. Sarah shows them all the time on her channel. Make sure y'all check out Coastal Country for all your chicken updates. But that's how we're gonna do it right there. Now this right here, that was a mangrove fillet. And this right here is one of those big old redfish fillets. And I am telling y'all right now, I am so excited about this. Like, for real I am. Gonna get that dude egg washed. Gotta roll it around in there a couple times to get it all good and covered up and just nasty with breading. Then go back. You talking about a good fish sandwich. I'm telling y'all right now. We're gonna cook some onion rings. We're gonna fry up some fish. Y'all don't know what's about to happen. Let's go put it in the fryer. All right, y'all, so fish headed in the fryer. Those big redfish fillets, babe. That's a whole other level right there. Told y'all when the sun was rising this morning, the goal was lunch, and lunch is about to be had. All right, folks, and we are ready with our onion rings and our fish. Let me reach back here and turn this off. Get rid of a little bit of that noise. Man, look at that. That is restaurant grade right there. Look at that redfish, y'all. That, my gosh. If you're lucky, I might let you have a bite.
Oh, a bite? I made a special sauce.
A special sauce?
I did.
For me?
Yes, for you.
Because you're not planning on eating any of this, right?
I'm definitely eating some of that.
Why?
Because it looks delicious.
Heck yeah, it does. Y'all, check. This is what's up. This was my goal. Like, when I took off this morning, I just wanted to get a good lunch, come back, sit down with the PYT, have a fish sandwich. I love onion rings. Onion rings is one of my favorite, like, side items there are. And unfortunately, a lot of restaurants don't have onion rings anymore. I don't know why. If you're a restaurant owner, get with the program. We need onion rings, man. All right, the one thing that will top off a good fried fish meal is an LA. And let me tell y'all a funny story. I had one of these out the other day while I was cooking, and somebody commented, and they're like, hey, you don't need to be day drinking. That's not good for you. Guys, this is soda. This is made in Winchester, Kentucky. It's actually a late one. If you didn't know that, you know what A-late is. It's actually a late, and then there's a little bitty one right here at the end. So it stands for a late one. But gonna be drinking that with our fish. The first thing I'm gonna do is try just a little piece of this mangrove with Sarah's special sauce. Actually, I'm gonna try it without the sauce first. No offense, but I wanna see if that really is like, if that's money, dude. It smells like money. I'm just telling you that right now. Oh, hot. Oh, good.
Is it good?
Oh, really good.
Super good but hot.
Holy smokes. We've been sleeping on the Cajun two-step.
Have we been missing out?
We have. And then Sarah's special tartar. Is this a tartar sauce?
It's like a tartar sauce, yes. A little creamier.
Mmm. Mmm. All right, before we make our sandwiches,
Okay.
are you camera ready?
Oh, never, but that's fine.
Whatever. At least you're not covered in mud like in
No,
yesterday's
no
video.
mud.
All right, try the mango snapper first, just so you can
Is that
try
this little one you
try
want?
the end, so you get a bunch of breading.
That is super hot. Oh my gosh.
Best breading we've ever had.
That's phenomenal.
That was just salt, pepper, flour, and then Cajun two-step, and then Cajun two-step fire. It was good.
We've been missing out on
Yeah.
life. I'm going to try my sauce with it.
Your sauce is the bomb, too. That's real good.
Yeah. Added a little extra flair.
I know. I saw
got pickles.
I saw that you put the pickles in.
Really good.
Well, guys, we are going to make some sandwiches. We're going to have some lunch. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Real quick before I go, I did want to mention, a couple people have asked about these shirts, the Fever shirts. Not a partnership, not a sponsorship, anything like that. I have been wearing them a lot here lately because I love them. 100%
I
now.
love them. They look amazing.
Yeah, so I do want to tell you guys, they did send the PYT and myself just a bunch of shirts. But the second we unboxed them, we absolutely loved them. So I do have a link down in the description box below for their apparel. Check them out. They've got awesome, awesome shirts. I don't have a code or anything like that because, like I
They
said,
have girly colors too.
they do. Like I said, I'm not partnered with them or sponsored by them. Drew and his team did send me some shirts and hats, and I absolutely love their apparel. I love the look of them, love the feel of them. So if you like good quality fishing shirts, fishing hats, make sure you check them out. Got a link down in the description box below. Anything else for you?
I think that's it. I'm ready for some lunch.
I know, I'm ready. She's ready to eat. Guys, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. If you're new to the Camman Ron channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button 2023 style. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. As always, find a way to make somebody smile. You never know. It just might change the world. We'll see y'all soon.